I have no long-term memory. He probably wants a big one. I can't see why if he wanted one before, he would suddenly not want one. This is the mistake I'm making now, I'll own that. 6, 7, 8. Yep, go. Go! Mix away. Bam! Voila. Here. It's the big things that make life worthwhile. Trying to tell me something there, Donovan? What about big troubles? Did I stutter, kid? Alright, Jesus Christ, no need to get so serious. So tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like soap and dog within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. Soap? Whatever. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. He's just elbow deep in the toilet with those, like, really long rubber gloves. Bright pink, of course. Who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that! Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole, if you like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really. At least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people, I'll pay you good money for some pictures of Spider-Man, especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those Kardashians, they bring in the hits. Those folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love, fall from grace. Why do you think the gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. You, projecting a little bit or anything? Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff, so really this was a pointless conversation. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they were dating God knows who? Alright. Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. Oh, please, as a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff, not to be rude or anything. Just like hairdressers, this sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to the exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. So rarely the case. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help sensationalizing everything. I feel like this conversation has been going in circles for a while at this point. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. Sorry, I've been reading for 30 minutes. You like your big words, eh, brat? Well, two can play that game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hell-bent on world conquest. Yeah, It's a sick reference. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Maybe even got a few pictures of Spider-Man. Talk about changing topics. Maybe, why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. You're a bartender. There's less of a strict hierarchy here, as far as I know. There could be a bartending pope out there, for all I know. People usually tell me all that stuff because they just know I'm a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting. Half of our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway, eventually, the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. You know, who cares about them, really? Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all, I just really like the sound of that. Sounds much more, rolls off the tongue a lot better than my full name. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson, or Boss. Boss is just a title, it's too impersonal and cold. Like me. Is it? Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather, it's too general, but Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them, not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan, if you know what I mean? Oh, gods no, but I want them to fear me, not because I'm their boss or the name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. This is escalating rather quickly. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something. What was it? Drink, another one, do you? Ah, yes. But I need to cut myself off. I just remembered I have a night shift later. Give me something bitter and big, but not alcoholic. I need to wake myself up. I can do that. Alright, so type, non-alcoholic? No. Flavor, non-alcoholic? Alright. So, want something bitter. Bitter? Alright. What is non-alcoholic? Ah, optional Catramine. Alright, this is what we want. On the rocks and blended. Is this a blender? Does that count? Do we have anything else? Alright. I've lost it. I've lost what I was doing. Alright. Okay. Two. No, I need 4 because he wants it big, if you know what I mean. On the rocks and blended. Right. Go for it. It's not much of a blender, but, you know. Nope, failed. Alright. So, how does one blend? Will it blend? Yeah, there we go. Alright. I don't know if he's going to appreciate me handing him, like, a literal orange with an mohawk. Here you go. Here you go. Damn, that was a lot of money, wasn't it? We've made $1,500 off of 3 drinks. Economy is fucked right now. Paint me blue and call me Sue, you can actually do it. This'll help me stay up late tonight. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors? He didn't call it a hellhole? There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there's no local investors. Why? Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Whoa, too much info. Oh, whoa, what happened there? Whatever. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, that's... I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to the unions, the government, those kinds of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings and reports and for me to actually give them the money. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper does? Recently they told me they needed more clicks. More clicks. Oh, whoa. Oh, it's scrolling, okay. I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks, I'll give them more clicks. I'm impressed by how long we've been talking to this first guy. When he came in here and asked for a beer, I thought this guy was gonna be like a tutorial, take his drink and go. We've been talking to him for like 20 minutes. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is, and then he swished his cape and flew out the door. Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. I wonder what happened with Sven, though. We never heard from him again. Jill! Chris? Yeah? What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them. The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the fence! I worked in a convenience store as a janitor. I know how you feel, Gil. Shh, you'll wake up Briar Rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah, enemy for life. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla, what can I... Big gut punch fast. Alright. Okay. Success. Alright, here you go, sir. Here. You can actually do it, then. This guy looks like he's about to fucking challenge me to a duel. This crack house is a bar? Hellhole, crack house. It smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister. What the hell do you care? The payment registry says. Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell, we're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. It's awkward.